What is up, everybody? Thank you so much for tuning in and welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. Before we start, I would like to say a huge thank you to everybody who is supporting me, coming through with so much love, motivation, and encouragement in the comment section. You guys may think I'm not noticing your comments, but not only am I noticing them, I'm really taking them in and I'm appreciating them all. So thank you all so much. The topic that I want to talk about today is B. Simone. For those who do not know who B. Simone is, she is a social media star who had her appearance on Wild 'N Out, and that's when her social media took off. She was posting skits, she was introducing her music, then she had like a vegan, cruel-free beauty line for women, and lately she has came up with an app. Not only is she goal-oriented when it comes to social media business, she's also very goal-oriented when it comes to the type of man that she wants to date one day.
Can't have a 9 to 5.
What? Why not? You don't want to have an honest job?
I mean, he could be a hustling entrepreneur.
So you want him to be you want CEO status?
Yes.
Okay, he can't
So
like
he can't
clock in and clock out.
No.
Damn,
I
be
think
Simone.
entrepreneurs should date entrepreneurs.
Okay.
Guys, you know what I really do not understand? What is these women's beef with men who work 9 to 5 jobs? Don't these women know that blue-collar working men are the ones who actually make the world go around? You have engineers who come up with ideas, with products and anything, but at the end of the day, it is the blue-collar working man who is putting the parts together so the product can be put out to the customer. What I don't understand is they're not talking about he should be tall, he should have this characteristic, he should have that characteristic. No, she's like straight up an entrepreneur, nothing else. I do not need a man who works 9 to 5 because I'm an entrepreneur. I need somebody who understands my mindset. We cannot choose our partners based off of our own mindsets. And even if that man does work a 9 to 5, I don't see anything wrong with it because I'm gonna be very honest, most likely a guy who works a 9 to 5 job will take her as a partner versus a man who's an entrepreneur. I mean, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. But at the end of the day, we cannot reduce a person to what he's doing as far as his occupation. That is a straight up shitty ass attitude. But it's not only that what I want to talk about today. I also want to talk about that it's not good to be so stuck up in your ways. It doesn't matter how successful you are. It doesn't matter how much money you make. You should always be humble and thankful for what you have and do not think that you are better than anybody.
My finances, the budgeting, you see how I am nitpicking every little thing. I've never been like that. We were in Bloomingdale's yesterday. I'm like, we have to go to H&M.
Yeah.
Like I notice it in me now, just nitpicking. And it's not even, I just don't have it like to spend the liquid.
Yeah.
I'm used to having liquid. I'm used to seeing a certain amount in my account, but it's my finances.
Have to play the music in the background just to put an emphasis on the drama that is going on in their lives right now. Can we all just grow up and deal with the bullshit that we have caused ourselves and just deal with the consequences? It is called taking accountability for your decision making and your actions, sweetheart. So B. Simone has came out with an app. Please pardon me because I do not know what the app is called. And when you make investments like that, you just simply do not know if it's going to be worth it at the end of the day or not. That is how other successful entrepreneurs make risky decisions. Some of them lose millions. Some of them make millions. This is what happens when you are in the entrepreneurship business, okay? Coming from an average working class woman here. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is, for one, why are you playing this music? For two, you're gonna have to take accountability for your decision making and also deal with the consequences of your decision making. I know taking accountability is very, very hard for us to deal with as women, but at the end of the day, it's a part of the game that we just like to play. So why are you crying? Why are you complaining about the fact that you have to shop in H&M? We all have to budget our money. Inflation has hit us hard. There are wars going on all over, on Gaza, in Iran, in America. And we're upset about the fact that we have to go shop at the H&M, that we cannot shop where the ballers shop anymore. Really? That's just so sad for me to watch because, as I mentioned earlier, B. B. Simone has a huge platform on Instagram, right? She has 5.7 million followers on her Instagram. Do you really think that those 5.7 million followers are all entrepreneurs? Do you think Jeff Bezos is a part of our following? Do you think Bill Gates is a part of our following? Do you actually believe, I don't know, who else is out there? David Rockefeller is a part of her following? I mean, honestly, she has a following who are basically a large group of 9 to 5 average working class people. And you have nothing else better to do to get on a podcast and then complain about the fact that you have to shop where average working class people are shopping now? Tell me that's not pathetic. So B. Simone builds a whole platform based off of people who work an average 9 to 5 job. Even men are supporting her in her comment section, but they're not good enough. Sounds a bit hypocritical to me, but that's what social media would do to you. You would take off, have your moment, then you're thinking that you're better than somebody. You would look down on people, but you know what? The Most High will give everybody what they deserve. Even if it's just a lesson for you to learn, just to come back and be like, you know what? It was wrong for me to judge men that they're working a 9 to 5 job. It was wrong for me to sit there and just say that I need an entrepreneur who understands my mindset. Baby, it's not about your mindset. It's about what you have in your heart. You know what? One thing people, especially on social media, are not going to do and are not going to be quiet about your actions and about the things that you are saying. Especially not if you have people who have been following you and helping you, supporting you in what you are doing. They're going to notice that you are sitting on top of the world, thinking that you're better than everybody else, when you're really showing your true colors. You're really showing your true face. Because if you'd actually not feel some type of way about your current situation that so many other people live by every single day, and I'm talking about going to shop at H&M, you would not talk about it like that. You would not speak like it's the end of the world having to shop somewhere else. You know what? Let's just check out a couple of comments. So the first comment is saying one thing about them tables. Exactly, and that's what I'm saying. The tables are going to turn, whether if you like it or not. But if you're humble about where you're going and what you have without putting anybody else down, I believe the tables would not turn and you would get more of what you are grateful for. The next comment is saying, girl, read the room. There are people that can't afford food and housing right now. Knock it off. And that's what I'm saying. We are so many people out here that are struggling right now. Can't find a job, can't afford food, can't afford mortgage, have trouble paying rent. And you want to complain about petty stuff? I understand making investments are risky, but like I said, that's the risk that you have to take. But let's check out some other comments. This comment right here must be coming from a man. This one says, 9 to 5 multimillionaire over here. And if social media and content creation was my ministry, I would be screaming from the rooftops that the statistically most millionaires are regular 9 to 5 hardworking people who simply respected their money and made it work for them. I'm thinking about coming out of semi-retirement to share this very message. I wish more people would. I truly like the last comment because it's just so simple and it's so true. If you serve people, if you are humble for what you are doing, if you're grateful what you have, if you have a clear vision of where you want to go, you can achieve it, you'll be successful, and the Most High will give you more of what you are grateful for. Very easy recipe, and it will work no matter who you are or where you stand in life. But a lot of content creators, especially content creators, forget that because creating content on social media platforms, especially on OF, have these women thinking that they're actually doing something, contributing to somebody's daily life, daily routine. How about teaching somebody they can learn from? How about giving somebody knowledge and information where they can actually apply things on our daily lives and make things easier for us? How to save money, how to cook food, how to just teaching things. But no, women especially have made it so easy for them to make money and millions without really doing anything. And that's just simply crazy. And when you're not grateful, this is what the Most High may just give you: a life test, a simple test where you have to struggle a bit just because you have forgotten where you came from. That's another important factor. Do not ever forget where you come from. Do not ever forget that the struggles that you have been through, because the struggles that you have experienced in the past have put you on a path where you decided to do better for yourself so you can get to where you are right now. I'm just saying, what do you think? As usual, let me know in the comment section. I am happy to read your comments. I just hope that B. Simone is going to find a way back to being humble and grateful. She always says that she is, and I'm not saying that entrepreneurs or anybody can experience some tough time in their lives, but really appreciating what you have, being kind to others, just loving, caring. Really, you should be able to be okay. That's just what I think. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you were able to enjoy this video. Thank you so much for leaving a like. Maybe you want to share this video with your friends or family members. Other than that, make sure you stay safe in these streets. And of course, as always, tune for more content. Thank you so much.